7 teams gave Arkansas a break.
Good switch. They tried to get Davis free, and the big fella switched out.
Mitchell kicks it. Black pump fake. Now he'll fire. And a skying rebound by Adam Flagler. Baylor on an 8-0 run over the last 3 minutes, and it's a 4-point lead.
Council on Flagler.
Bears happy to run some clock. Here's George. George, full head of steam, and he got it again! Back-to-back buckets for the superb freshman. He's got 19.
That's what we talked about. I know in the Big 12, the only way to score is take your body at the defender, and that's what he just did.
Now Black trying to answer, and he does!
Boy, I thought that was an end one.
So did Black. That ends a 10-0 Baylor run. Hogs need a stop. It's about 90 seconds left in regulation in Waco.
Still a possession game, no fouls yet.
Not quite enough. You can hear Eric Musselman stomp on the Arkansas sideline. George for three! Council got behind the backboard and drew the foul. Keyonte George is wearing a cape.
Eric Musselman's seen this before. Why? Because he's coached in the NBA. Take a look at this right now. Look at the strength of George. And then this is a professional jump shot, folks. Unbelievable. You know, I've said this once or twice this season, Tom. UB Brown once told us coaches, not every great superstar in the NBA wants to take the big shot. This kid, when he gets there, will never have that problem.
Council at the free throw line. He is trying to match Keyonte George. They each have 22. When George is on the floor this season, he takes 31% of the shots. It's a high usage rate, but you see why.
Yes, no question. Watch out for some pressure now from Arkansas if this is a make.
Got them both. George much more efficient in the second half, 5 of 9 after just 3 for 11 shooting in the first.
Here comes that hit again, that double team.
Walsh couldn't get there. Now they have to scramble. 1 minute to play.
This is taking a lot of time if they don't come in double.
Walsh get the kick, and that was a near steal. They'll reset the shot clock.
Yep, they get an extra 4 seconds. Great point, Tom. Because of the violation defensively, it's a new clock, 20 in the half court. I'm not sure you don't foul here, because a lot of time can be wasted with this 20 seconds. Well, I fouled Thamba right away.
Can't quite get to him, and now Flagler's got it. He'll be left with about 35 seconds, and they'll be down at least 5. Lob, and Mitchell's there to break it away. Here comes Devo Davis. George foul in the open court with 37 seconds left, and that was smart enough to keep Arkansas from getting what could have been a breakout.
Now this will be a 1-and-1, or is that the 6th?
It's the 6th. They'll be shooting after the next one.
So that becomes a great foul by Keyonte. I saw 6, didn't see it go to 7.
Hawks down 5. They're 4 of 13 from deep in this game. Jordan Walsh gives it up. Council's man fell, and he hit the jumper right over him. That was George, who thought he was fouled. Meanwhile, Ricky Council's got 25. What happened to Keyonte George?
He fell down, and I didn't see a flop warning. He trips. Council hits the shot.
Keyonte George thought maybe it was a low blow coming around, trying to use that chicken wing.
Let's see it. I thought he tripped. Man, I just don't know.
The hip check from Mitchell might be what he's complaining.
Yeah, I don't think you could call that a foul on Ricky Council. And they didn't make a call on Mitchell, so that we got to play on, ball on the baseline.
You had an interesting point that Porter Moser told you about being aggressive on both sides of the floor.
You know, I said to Porter Moser, what's the biggest thing that you've learned in the Big 12? And he said, Everybody plays great defense. It's a line. Somebody could go deep, but somebody's going to run a hook pattern.
Come back to the ball. There it is. And a cylinder foul as Jordan Walsh tried to get in there, pull away the steal. Pardon me, wasn't called on Walsh. It was, yeah, it was. And that is his 5th.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but the rule, by rule, if you invade the offensive player's space, see what he's doing there? You've got to give the offensive player room to pivot, turn, make a basketball play.
I think what's hard about that is he had room to turn. He found the gap between the two defenders.
And he probably did grab the ball. And guess what? Too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Picture face.
Yeah, picture face.
Well, Jalen Bridges at the free throw line, trying to make it a 2-possession game. He's 2 for 2 at the line this afternoon. Big one coming.
Yep, 77%.
As soon as we're finished, we'll get you to Rocky Top for Texas and Tennessee.
Make or miss, Tom. Hogs don't need a 3.
It's a make. 4-point game.
But you've got to be on the attack right now.
Council's been their leading scorer. Devo Davis, now 20 seconds. Nice move, and he got some space, and he finished. It'll go to the line.
Now, turnabout is fair play because we thought no foul on Walsh. Watch Davis discard the defender with his left hand. He's going to get to the basket. Watch the left hand. Push off and the finish. No call. Okay, we're even. Take a look now. Excellent drive by Davis. There's the push off.
Yeah, a little chicken wing.
Yep, okay. And smart play by Devo, and I like the idea they didn't settle for a desperate 3.
And he's hoping those wings come with a biscuit. Chance for a 3-point play.
Maybe some honey with that.
And he got it. 14 points for Devo Davis. Press on. 18.9 remaining in regulation. They'll put all 5 on the baseline, and here they go. Where's the curl? Everybody's covered. 18 left. And a loose ball, no travel called, and a timeout taken by Baylor. They had Adam Flagler deep in the corner.
And here's what's going to happen right now if you're Baylor. That inbounds pass is going to be deep corner. Take a look right here. Great trap, no foul. They're not comfortable with Tommy. You see Graham come all the way up cheating as a free safety.
They go deep and they found him. Cryer will peel off now with 10 seconds left, and they finally foul him.
Now, this is still okay because it's going to be a 1-possession game. But as we mentioned, when you bring 5 up, Baylor took the chance by throwing it deep, and they did. You see all those white shirts, look what they do. They throw it deep.
Got by the free safety, didn't he?
He did, he sure did. He ran a seam route.
So here's L.J. Cryer at the free throw line. 3 of 4 today. Meanwhile, Arkansas will counter with Joseph Pinion. He's a 3-point specialist, and they might be down 3 here in a moment.
This is usually too early. He's got to make the second one. But it's usually too early to foul if you're up 3.
Pinion hadn't shot a ball this entire game. 10 seconds left. 3-point game. Here's Davis into the front court and a timeout.
Okay.
We'll see it.
It's going to be an X off the post. So keep your eye on Davis coming from the baseline.
Davis guarded by Cryer. Here he is. They switch out, put Thamba on him. He'll drive on the big. No foul, and he gets the 2.
The clock's got to stop. It ran too much.
Devo Davis, before the ball was inbound, was talking with Kip Kissinger, and I think what he was saying is, I'm looking for inbound, and they can't decide who's going to be on the ball. It'll be Pinion now. Black guarding Flagler. Cryer gets it in short corner, and an immediate foul and a takedown. Everybody slipped reaching for the ball.
Okay.
And that'll be Council in his second. That's irrelevant to this point. 4.3.
Right. So now it's up to, see, if I were Baylor, I would run down the other end of the court and huddle up down there. We always,
what's the difference?
Well, we taught our guys when there's a foul, run to the other foul line and create your own mini timeout. And what has to happen now, Arkansas just did that with Musselman.
Yep. Drew's team has won 5 in a row.
Now I think you foul if you're Baylor. If they are up 3, I believe you foul. It all depends on what George does at the foul line.
Yeah, by the time the ball is inbounded, you're looking at less than 4 seconds.
Correct.
So Keyonte George has got 22 points in this game and is a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Right in front of the NBA scouts. They're all writing in their notebooks right now, and they're writing, let's draft this guy.
Okay, make or miss. Arkansas pushes it. If it's a make, watch for the foul by Baylor. Short.
And it rolled home. Hogs to Davis. 4. Now 2.
Perfect. What a great foul that was. There was no way there was going to be a flagrant foul. And what the defender did was hip check the ball handler. Who was that, Cryer?
That's Cryer's third.
Watch the foul now. This is practiced. They decide to foul at midcourt. Watch the hip check. No chance to reach in and get a flagrant. And obviously Devo is going to try to act like it's in the act. Good foul. Now you know what you got here, right? After the make or miss, it's going to be a miss.
2.3. And Devontae Davis. 2-2 from the line. And he left it short at the pinion. He'll fire! Oh, off the backboard. Catch your breath. What a finish.